We're going to start up Camstudio by going down to the Start. Then we go up to Programs, and somewhere along here we've got Camstudio. There it is. And we need Recorder XE. Camstudio appears. I'm going to move it down to here. And we'll have a look at a few of the options. The first thing to look at is region, and there's a number of areas that you can actually record. The simplest to understand obviously is full screen. If you select that, the minute that you start recording by pressing this red button here, it will record the whole of the screen. So for instance, if I move this to one side, we should be able to record that. To stop the recording, I come down to the blue button, select that. In fact, just before we do that, notice that in this corner here, all the time we've got some information on the recording. The minute I click that off, we lose that information. It's now asking us to save the recording somewhere. Well, we could save it in any place that we like, we care to browse to. I'm going to save it in my video area. I need to give it a file name down here, but I'm going to in fact just call it Camstudio AVI as before. I'm going to click on that. It's now going to save it. Now the first thing it does is open a window. Now obviously, since we were looking at the whole screen, we're going to get a video that is a whole screen size. So I'm going to make that a bit smaller now, and I'm going to zoom in perhaps a tad just to make it clear that I have got the whole screen. I'm now going to play this. And you should be able to hear the voice in the background. There we go, and that was the recording done. The next region option we can look at is the window option. Now if I have that selected and then I click on record, the first thing it does is it asks me to click on a window. The minute that you click on a window, it will then start recording. On the other hand, it isn't quite as useful as it might seem. Some of the new Microsoft programs, because of their special arrangement, when you click on them, they will tend to only record, for instance, the ribbon at the top. And this particularly happens with Excel and Word. So I tend to never use this one. One of those that I do use more often is the fixed region. Now the fixed region, I can basically type in some figures here to say what the size of the box is going to be. I can fix its position at some point. So let's see it in action. I'll click OK, and now I'll click record. It's now giving me a box which I can move around to a position. I click OK, and now you can see clearly the box within which it's recording. So again, if I move one of these little guys in here and then go down to the bottom and stop recording, I'll save it as Camstudio demo again. Just overwrite the previous piece of nonsense. Let's delete that and go to the last option, region. Now what I'm allowed to do when I record, click, is select a region, and I can draw a little box around the area that I want to record in. You can see I've got my boxes arranged again, and it's already recording. If I do anything now, like move out there, or anything inside there's going to be recorded. Stop recording, save it again using the same name as before, and there we've got the recording